All right, it's if we're Mamunyina Akwaba once again about if you can say so a Pinaxtv. Now, President John Dramani Mahama, I don't know, but his just his 20 days or less than 18 days as president, he's doing more action than Metimakasa Ibia the past 4 years of Akufo-Addo's presidency. Now, the beginning of Akufo-Addo's ex-president Akufo-Addo's presidency in India, we saw some action Obekana na Eyara, and we applaud him for that. But then this particular time Mahama or stage here come back, he will say every day BIBB koso, every day is fire, every day is oja, every day action. Mahama is like speeding. Enyasem ketwa on Neniabre. Now, if when that's sorry, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was sakan hubium. Now, Sembeya, President John Dramani Mahama was sake Maame Tiwaa. Now, this particular woman, Oyobia, are very popular in Ghana. Obeka said immediately after the elections, and even before the elections, you see his statue. Because according to President Akufo-Addo, Oyobia will make history in Ghana in terms of our security, and we really applauded for that. But then woman in Etana as a Yoko boss, as police inspector, she oversaw a lot of things. Uncle, what says Oma Anupuma Sibre? I'm talking about criminal cases. When Timancha for Inkofu Kumomo, and we are learning say the child John Dramani Mahama ni sunu cry the will force no, she has to go. And the fact said this election, 2020 election, the 2024 election, send your kumu for women went to me see Branian Kase at the end of the day. No, one more omudi sabon ye bet matum. She was there. And ye seen start. It's for if you are joining us, the breaking news Sisi Abekayensa definitely confirmed. Isi Abekayensa Sisi say a year John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, because it didn't oba. Na for udibibia the account now they need new obu amano because John Dramani Mahama or say need breaking news Abeka says air party say wasake Maame Tiwaa. Now I say they the details as to why John Dramani Mahama took this action, because we are learning say a bra or present sack letter no one pupuni tipo John Dramani Mahama pupuniti number forecast John Dramani Mahama you take women into account. John Dramani Mahama, we've seen that for many years. You always fight for women empowerment. Maame Tiwaa so you'll be a OCO for women's empowerment. Say the way John Dramani Mahama offer Oba as a running mate, and I say Ghana's vice president. Any Obeko so no afa Maame Tiwaa, na Maame Tiwaa be Inspector General of Police. Ena John Dramani Mahama said they be. The facts how you ban and no chase say was see a man position. You need to what earn it. And what's here the amount you need to earn it. You have into screens also now we are young trust because and then somebody be what you are seeing on the screens we enter on Kakrancho with John with TV3 or say Mahama Mahama terminates COPTWA Adodankw's appointment as executive director of Yoko. Asks her for her reassignment to the police service. It is say no John Dramani Mahama say so who police service ni more. If you're in the police service, no problem. You be maintaining. Okay, who police because police service need there. You do it for life. But positions be if you don't earn it, and that's when you're competent, I will say Okofi. And no na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eka say send a niyama kono e was say Maame Tiwaa Okofi. Now we have uncovered a lot of things. The entire John Dramani Mahama, he took this action one opportunity. Now let's put this particular thing on the screen. It's here for watch what is on the screens closely, because His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he is not joking. He's not joking at all. Just a second. It's for so share the whole screens no so you have into screens no so immediately after the elections and you bubu start you be a year wo iyoko start you near Maame Tiwaa ne statue Adodankwa ne statue The reason being because according to them and according to one more in the National Security Service in Ghana Police, no, almost a woman our history as the first woman to achieve a lot in the Ghana Police Service. It's based on this, no, and who say the Ben statue. One of the things you have to note was that this was the same time you see a year Akufo-Addo ni papa statue. You see President Akufo-Addo no suni statue our Western region. At the same time, you see Tiwaa Adodankwa statue our Iwoko head office. One of the things you note is that a dini na one more is almost statue no Adodankwa the Adodankwas. Omuna omudie Ghana building no, we need to put their statue there. Sheha say breaking the statue of the current boss of economic, she's now ex-do. So the statue of the then current boss of the economic and organized crime office, Iyoko, Maame Tiwaa Adodankwa, was destroyed just moments after President John Dramani Mahama was sworn into office per report. So statue now you see the Anna Tiwaa because me whole life me who say obi etiasia you see the statue ye wo and you see the statue ye hwe nipa wa boa and ye be celebrating the statue Queen Elizabeth wu ye kra no after almost 4 years as na see the statue but Adodankwas no they are building their own statue even when alive. Yeah, now enlarging here, we want you to look side and side. Side and side, no, Maame Tiwaa and a statue. Omusima na omo de bonabaso. And the other side, no, time NDC4. Let me not use NDC4 Ghana 4 because they have common sense. I drink omutri. No problem. Hold on to that. Now, Maame Tiwaa, she is not retired. Come on, focus. Ebia ne nyini. Ebia her age, no say she has to retire. Baby. Per post where ya if you a year Peace FM online 2020 a Brian man position. If you track it down, you realize that she is around a year 56 years old. Sheha, look at this very well because in 2020 the essential reassigning Sheha. Or say this came out January 3, 2020. Or say the Director General of Criminal Investigative Department CID Maame Tiwaa Adodankwa has been reassigned by the Inspector General of Police James Opon-Boama. That time, now Inspector General of Police James Opon-Boama, whom was also sacked by Akufo-Addo. Her reassignment was announced in a statement signed by IGP today, Friday, January 3, 2020. More details to drop. So this is the preview of Maame Tiwaa, how she moved from a CID, how she moved to your friend is saying Iyoko boss and beyond. Now the reason why Maame Tiwaa for bebre ejinidi and people think that regardless of Oyobia we have to celebrate her is because of her history. What is the history we are talking about? Yanko has said here for hold on. Now Osha has said even though yet modern Ghana for almost break it down the story and as almost says okay currently on the abane say Yasaki Maame COP listen. Osha say has say near back down has say we want you to concentrate on the background, okay, on the background of a COP. Now Osha background now say COP Adodankwa took on the role of Yoku, okay, executive director on January 5th, 2022, succeeding Steve Raymond Dampare Adu. Have you realized all the names in the security service we Adodankwa Adodankwa Kufo so I didn't concentrate on it. Who was appointed as Director General of Iyoko in 2021. Proud to her position of Iyoko, she served as the Director General of Police, Professional and Standards Bureau. Now, you need to I want you to look at her achievement. Didn't MPP4 and one more in the police service or Mokasa Yankoya Maame Tiwaa and a statue. Oshaha also notable achievements. Joining the Ghana service in 1990, COP Adodankwa has made history as the first woman commandant of the Ghana Police Command and Staff College, that's GPCSC, in Winneba. Her extensive experience also includes role as administrator at the police hospital and heading the commercial crime unit within the criminal investigative department. In normal say way back in 1992, no, a bra COP Adodankwa or joining the Ghana Police, she made history as the first woman commandant of the Ghana Police Command and Staff in Winneba. into on one Kasan or studies or making record a bra of a police school way back in 1990. She's now 56 years old, by the way. Now, Yasansu Aman, appointing, so we saw her in CID in various places, but today, President John Dramani Mahama, it was shown the development was disclosed on the floor of Parliament on Friday, January 24, 2025, marking an important moment in the leadership of Ghana's law enforcement agency. So basically, in Parliament, I'm going to say, Madame Tiwaa, you are no more Iyoko boss. Now, I don't even know why she didn't resign. Because IGP Dampare, and you can't say IGP Dampare, because why for the main time, set a board. Now, your friend is investigate the election cases. One more mebu in 2020, one more mebu in 2024. We want to give you a chance. Prove yourself. Because we understand that the new patriotic party, they wanted you to resign. They were doing everything for you. Say, you be you with fear. There's so be pa, but now one kasa resign, and now one kasa ukun and then NDC aba. We don't know you to be an NDC person, but then you stood there for the rule of law. Into your amount a chance, say prove yourself. 2020 case, any 2024 election case. One more I'm talking about one more kaswa, one more other parts. Ayawa so you born kofomuton. Go and bring those people to book. Minuka say on that case, no, IGP Dampare was setting up a special committee on starting investigating that. We are live though. And you know, just a bit in your comments, kakra, near to so. If Ronald Ahin or see, into the I don't know whatever he's saying. And that case, so what's going on? He's Maame Tiwaa has been sacked. Nana seems to be talking with so much energy. Probably it's the microphone. We have to lower it. May God bless you. A president or prime minister sack the police. So basically, you can also bring in your comments. Now, basically, I'm more update. Now, in some year, there are a lot of things in Ghana. And the second one is if we're there, bro, it is going to really shock you. Because John Dramani Mahama, John Dramani Mahama, he's really, I wouldn't say and this particular second term, no, he wants to make sure say everything will be right. Now, in this particular second update, Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta, you see a cash that he's linked to, which is around $25 million. Now, I know say many people are motion makers say, hey, yes, we told you. You catch them say a chrono, and also be a timmy sorry. Also be timmy sorry, not fighting for the youth, not fighting for Ghana for Sika, Akufo Adonini Bushon for me via a bro or my Ghana. No, someone needs to do something about it. And I don't want to say John Dramani Mahama is the person who beat my say Juman, but then he's on track. He is on track. So very soon you better call the next particular update, which is Sika, the bastard money, okay, of Ken Ofori-Atta and Co. Which this particular Sika Abbasisiano. It is amounting $25 million. So we want you to bring your comment as the next particular update. So the issue of Maame Tiwaa and Sake, what do you make of it? Do you think say this particular thing abano a very good initiative? Do you think say John Dramani Mahama basically they're all onto the boasiana because now everyone is sad. If you don't know special prosecutor Kisie Jabin or Lupo Kwadida or non office you dissolve it. You dissolve it because I be a special prosecutor to Chroma and then went to man Cecilia Dapa. Went to me and Cecilia Dapa, a bra or office near man millions of dollars. Sakwacha confor. Went to man chum, a bra one kasankasa we nimno a cron 4 and no net, a cron 4 and a war a year nipano appointing a party. People who have, taking Ghana's money, build houses, people's state of money. Young kind of cray. Oral, a year operation recover all with a who on fast so billion times, 10 billion times. Sing a year special prosecutor office. And Amatinami Duka said the chief serpent no nipa no take here all year deals now why no say or no deal or fight corruption or anti-corrupt no akufo or no crown a chief serpent. You can be a chief serpent or no your one no shit here or there that is it. So That is exactly what is really going on. I just say, hey, now, you have quite a second update, you know, so because this particular update, you know, say, it just tells you how Niema Ekoso on this particular in this particular country. Now, yeah, that's sorry, yeah, information. Party say Fidelity Bank. Omakwako CZ as a particular money. If the Minerals Income and Investment Fund. Now, according to what we are learning now, the money tallies around $25 million. Now, this is coming from the Herald newspaper. So because these people are cooking stuff. These people want to make things trend. Now, let's put this on the screen and let's go on the blow by blow account. Or say Fidelity Bank seizes MIIF's 25 million cash. Assets people because omudi dying reserves a brooch cash. Or say more details about the operations and minerals income and investment fund continue to reveal reports of financial mismanagement under the leadership of Edward Nanaya Cranton, the dismissed chief executive officer. Now, you realize, say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or Azumi Power, one of the new, your friend is saying, state institutions. John Dramani Mahama Eka say basically no Oshanyema Ekoswa Mbuano that particular MIIF, that's the Minerals Income and Investment Fund. Now January 14th and John Dramani Mahama president or the press statement fellow Skwachi Ofusu happens to be an acting spokesperson say sisi anwa appointee obia. You see, Nipa Nebe, the acting chief executive officer of Minerals Income and Investment Fund, MIIF. Sanipan Justina Nelson. I'm new say Justina Nelson on appointment Eguso Koswa. She's now the acting CEO. Now, even though the person have started, Oko be inquire now. We are known for another past CEO. No, dismissed. A different Edward Nanaya Cranton. Umko bie na records mu and how things are going on. Say, inkofo yi oma waste ska say ska. Sika oma waste no. Over $25 million. And you see this, dollars. And apparently, Omo Party said this was mismanagement. So shall I say this alleged mismanagement has led to the seizure of 25 million of MIIF's cash by Fidelity Bank. Yes, and to us now, as MIIF had underwritten an overdraft facility for Goldridge Limited, a company owned by Dr. Sledge Nana Yaudodu, also known as Sledge, Sledge, a well-known figure in East Legon. Into basically, no patches say, MIIF or matro and no overdraft be for a certain company be. Overdraft facility for a certain company Goldridge Limited. As our Goldridge Limited nipa sa company ne de Dr. Sledge Nana Yaudodu oko Islegona din amanfo bebre edinim no ewo Islegon no Sledge or popular pa. Yes, and trust. Now or see MIIF has reportedly been loaning mineral royalties to private companies including Goldridge Limited, which serves as gold aggregator. The loans are typically repaid on foreign currency lodged at Fidelity Bank after the sale of the gold. Now, this mineral investment and income fund, this company MIIF, omo patche say, omo juma omo di anka was say omo manage the minerals of Ghana ni enye sikania de adeno. They are not doing that. They are rather giving the gold and these minerals to certain companies, on loan basis. Yeah, the more loan. Yeah, the more loan no mo ton eco trade no mo nyomu sika ni wi a eche no ma ba betua. Into pass one of those companies no, private companies are edin abepim Goldridge Limited. Na sa Goldridge Limited no, omo pa say ono akwaye no say like a gold aggregator. A gold aggregator. More like a middle person. Na ye the gold no more omo ko trade no omo nyomu sika wi a, Not typically they repay it in a foreign currency. And so if they repay it in a foreign currency, now omu discount akology Fidelity Bank after the sale of the gold. Now, for context, let's explain what and who a gold aggregator is. Now, I know all what I say. So straight up, yen check it, has the meaning of gold aggregator. Now, yebisa Google say gold aggregator. Basically, hold on, chemical. So basically, what they are saying here is that a person who gather materials, okay, who bring about various source of minerals. This particular materials, gold. It's an American gold. If MIIF, no more makoton. No more cotton. No more this kind of could do. I could go a certain account of Fidelity Bank. Into no investigation. Says it is amounting to somewhere over $25 million. Reports indicate that sometime last year, the Minerals Income Investment Fund (MIIF), operating under the Ministry of Finance, underwrote an overdraft facility for doctor/company Goldridge Limited, through Fidelity Bank. However, the company defaulted on repayment, leading to the seizure of $25 million belonging to MIIF in November 2024. So this is where the whole story gets slicky. According to reports on last year, okay, this particular company, from Dr. Slate, the company from the Goldridge company, they traded or they had a business transaction with MIIF. The same gold but a Kamia said this MIIF make a certain payment on time. Okay, and this particular payment they defaulted on. It led to the seizure of $25 million belonging to MIIF just this November 2024. So it kind of gets tricky. What was the business about? Was the MIIF loaning the gold to them to sell? Was the it's so confusing. Okay, we need the finance minister to come out and give us the more details of this. But additionally, Goldridge Limited received $94 million from MIIF for a gold trade aggregation deal. However, the transaction resulted in losses as the foreign currency from the deal was never deposited in MIIF's coffers. This particular same company, MIIF defaulted into your account, easy and freeze you on more accounts and more bank account, which has over $25 million cash there. Fidelity Bank account. Listen to this. This same Goldridge, they took minerals from this company, MIIF. But then that particular minerals and as a gold trade it was worth $94 million. But however, up to now, because trading, the company lost over $94 million. Trading into asset, they recorded losses into MIIF, which is state owned. MIIF, established by Akufo-Addo government to manage the country's mineral royalties, suffered significant financial setbacks from the arrangement. In total, Goldridge Limited owes MIIF $190 million. Now, they are giving us a breakdown. Says our company, President Akufo-Addo, the then finance minister, Ken Oforiatta, hey, Ghana, ya Ghana, ma dia kano, ebetete. Hey, ye chemu ya say MIIF President Akufo-Addo, ex-President Akufo-Addo, on any finance minister Ken Oforiatta, and almost set this company up. Okay, intuition I don't want to quote things anyhow. Okay, MIIF, established by Akufo-Addo government to manage the country's mineral royalties, suffered significant financial setbacks from this arrangement. So President Akufo-Addo the finance minister omokasi yenye MIIF ni timi for manage and Ghana your mineral royalties. You gold ye trade and who sika eba. The way you trade is the gold etowa ebia for some time now gold price akosro ni trade ni yenye who sika. Let's manage it. Until let's manage it President Akufo-Addo the then finance minister they set up this particular company to manage the royalties of a year Ghana mineral store. At the end of the day, losses in Kwan no make here to the time say now no sa company no okay sa company no Oma recorded losses of almost 119 because they were trading with a particular company, a Goldridge Limited. So these two companies are more trading on losses are bank $119 million. $119 million. When you know sounds a lead Ghana to IMF. MIIF's officials said to be fully aware of the legal manager Nana Sewa Owusu, head of legal and compliance, Daniel Imadi, chief investment officer, Bubeni Sokpo, and the CEO Edward Nana Yakrant and board chairman Professor Douglas Boat. Interestingly, the same institution MIIF was to manage Ghana's mineral wealth through a subsidiary called Agyapong Agyapong Mineral Royalty Limited. So the Agyapong deal is also coming in. Therefore, if you are watching this, you should really be shocked. Say, hey, into Ghana, be party me cause to say. Ya whole country now, ma the kakra ni yenim. Now, oba sewa, I say furthermore, okay, I say near fancy and the next one. Furthermore, it has emerged that the bulk oil distribution companies limited, companies that's BDCs, recently had 30 million stock with Goldridge Limited. Many believe the BDCs have lost their amounts. So this particular company, or the same company, Goldridge, they are dealing with MIIF. They are dealing with bulk oil distribution companies. Baku, they recorded a loss of over $90 million. And Baku, this Goldridge, they were involved in a deal with bulk oil distribution company, that's BDCs, and also they recorded a loss of $30 million. So in all, this company want to know more. They should come and explain to us. Somebody said this whole thing, and yes, and then nearby. If you do be and if you do be a mega deal be some mega deal a Agyapong royalty and a Agyapong royal deal and as a Agyapong minerals deal it is from the therefore we want to get your comment because we know say John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency wako pim ewo voter region BBSC and a man for say this man cry no what I say Mahama crying your DNA. The man is telling us say Akufo-Addo a big mistake to Ghana. Mahama on cash you Benny accents say Akufo-Addo say oh yeah like a computer na Ghana a computer Akufo-Addo error. Now we will show you the video of why we are saying that and what is really going on in voter region. Any DSC yeah. One more voter region say based on all of these aforementioned John Dramani Mahama now before then you will be reading some of your comments, so please me pamacho move to me them comments aba near reading mamo ya can send be from the sacking of a year COP Tiwa Adodankwa to now news abeka yen sa say party say a company a year President John Dramani Mahama Oba Bemu per sec or Saki CEO no or me who says a particular company no or my shady deal be as I shady deal no at the end of the day you see this our government company now a year President Akufo-Addo or ne a year Niano a year former finance minister Kenofriato almost 30 no that particular company no or me lose over 20 you freeze you over $25 million and it's no a year President a year John Dramani Mahama I say or the say ayo so asaki omo now my comment. Let us get your comment because we want to get your comment basically on this particular issue and even what is really going on. My on this particular issue. You be reading some comments very soon. You be reading some comment very soon. You be reading some comment very soon. Now, as we are preparing the comments, let's move on to this particular issue. It's therefore now. What you are watching on the screen is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now, that's sorry, and John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, or call a voter region. Now, the whole thing started a brave voter youth, and one more say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, obey a president, so why appointment be brave, not necessarily be a Santifo Yebi, Fantifo Yebi, and Cranfo Yebi. But Kamya say, the helm. And now say NDC Omutino I voter rate they've been neglected. So we saw say newspaper last week aggrieved supporters omoye NDC for no, they stormed one of her party offices because she niema kosese niema, and the whole thing was ebani saying na yema position voter region positions are yema voter region omenye bi yenua ne same pa na ambene na enu nti oso hu se yanum krofu omukokwa pai pa enya asemkwetwa na eho na John Dramani Mahama ehu se si me obi a metie asem me obi a se niema nkoyi ne nkrofu su amete na voter region de akoso ho no enye se bi nkrofu no mbuofu a omo ye lawless ewo mu se positions need be ankwa mom the way they expected and the way they should have expected, but then I need to listen to them. And the woman said niema omo koye so omo hwehwe niema omo say party office niema no against the rule of law, but then the best way for me to solve this is not with iron fist. It's for me to go there and listen to them and talk to them. And so for the call no can send be John Dramani Mahama President John Dramani or the Nema or can send P is not going to neglect the voter region for near there. But it struck many, even including myself, was the moment all church and Crawford, as you can see on the screens, no. Fear him for back one or for sub chiefs near the other. And if for the one no said, yes, sorry at channel. And John Dramani Mahama said, don't get up. Don't get up. The era of Akufo-Addo is gone. You can show video where by a better also. What you just watched, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now you could see, look at the shot very well. So John Dramani Mahama, waba, ohine bako, good. So you saw say all banum, I am for photo bia sorry, but okacho bia say montinase. Me na maba mu kro, voter region. Me na maba mu nchen. Me ena me ye hoho. Me na wose me die ni die emam because mo na mo gym first na mo na mo sanso gym ya wa well too. Don't get up. Don't get up. Mama sorry. Tashi, feel free. Hey, feel free. So you could see hey, you can see from the shot say the chiefs were like, hey, it was to be a person sorry biano. John Dramani Mahama said tinase. Now, Papa, Adibako, yeah, shocking conformity. Say, you could see, say, in penny for these are people more than 90 years. Voter regime for money cheap year, pa. A plenty for 3 days, no mudino. They are strong, they live long, they age well. It's almost so, daddy, where's your low? And I'm saying, no. Men, I was a metiamo. Muy penny for muy on henny. Ye be tum, ye be caught, mo be sans ho. Into Montanase, ni enchamo. We now call social media man forecast. Hey, so was Akufo-Addo that a big mistake? Anyways, my main comment no see here to us. So, Wefi Siku. Or see, we are still waiting for the Takrade girls who told us they are alive. Exactly. Okay, Saturday girls na Nigeria phobic moi. You could hold my body or septic tank money. Sa issue no home. Wefi Stephen Amon. Why has she been sacked? Let's know. So we can comment. So basically, the thing is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. When to me, one ma any vivid but exactly whatever is going on, you could see that current President John Dramani Mahama say, woman Ayebi, she had so much and many years. From 2001, almost 8 years as the CID and head of Iyoko. Onya position crying so sing your one when you crying digging into the case. So there's no need for us to give her a second chance. Now, John Dramani Mahama enka so odie yes no aka odie nya abotre ma debi also die why ye bi aboafo kofie sa pepe netie. So that is exactly what is really happening now. You could see clearly say many people are. So let us know your comment. Let us know your comment in the comment section. But for once, no, yes, I'm going to share this particular video involved. Yeah, ye beto aso. So that was a John Dramani Mahama. As you can see, that I said, Oko social media, everyone is talking about it, everyone is applauding His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So you see, these are the little things our Ghana for or many because we are a country of culture. Young kind American presidents call visit or for not corner or indigenous people because they refer to them as indigenous or mona or more back room of first or mona assassin on your mind and casaya or more dear. America president poni omujina ho echomo. So you have to command, you have to respect. Okay, you have respect. No, people commanded, but then the way obe buni pano and ebema abonti so for ebepu, and that's exactly what is really going on social media. You will see John Dramani Mahama. He's trending #1 on social media. You will see His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. He's trending #1 now. Quickly, no, this particular update de ebremo. It's for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebra yedini si ade sope. The first issue I remember declare a state of emergency the electricity company of Ghana and as in Yamakania what Ghana has what powers our lights, our electricity near there. Now according to John Dramani Mahama no any the transition team, they argued say President, ex-president Akufo-Addo, all con and was the energy minister and then the finance minister, they should have budgeted. So okay, there's a new administration coming. So, you know, Ghana, ECG and I say prepaid and I say sorry, our electricity use so it is being powered by oil, by petrol, by gas. So we need to make provision for these things. So now by a new administration or more banner, they can have enough time to put things in place and carry on. At least there should be gas any fuel near the idea what say what there. It should be able to take Ghanaians through the first 3 months. And don't tell you what your budget ahead of time. But John Dramani Mahama, they were shocked. Say immediately after the transition, they realized, say, hey, Ghana, there's no oil, there's no gas. She knew what a bit sustaining a year Ghana. Now, according to John Dramani Mahama and the transition team, they are not surprised because Obiti say Ernest Owusu Bempah immediately after the elections, NDC for we know Becca say. Market immediately after Mahama swearing in, they'll be doing so. Immediately after Mahama swearing in, there'll be economic hardship. Titrini doing so. Now, can say, or your prophet. Why? And people are asking because this particular man, Ernest Owusu Bempah, he happens to hold a position at Ghana Gas. He happened to be one of the board chairs at Ghana Gas. He also happened to be one of the leading MPP communicators. So the question is how and what is really happening. A whole and information and be told you say. And propaganda the new patriotic party they did and ye Ghana for the amount fan pe John Dramani Mahama asem e dum so and ye yetimi ye faculty kwan bi so na Mahama ba amamuom na dum so no be hia na etin for se ye kan and no ena John Dramani Mahama declare emergency. Therefore, in some non baby I quote right now, because I want you to know baby in some non put me see baby a fever. The abeto just see an air party said John Dramani Mahama Otimi announces our emergency, Otimi secure a year certain Ghanaian companies okay mumma petrol ni use ye bet you on credit ni na maniama me no kasi be Ghana there's light honestly doom so shut down by this particular 2-3 weeks of John Dramani Mahama na mamumu it feels you have Mahama is serious on solving the energy crisis. Now President John Dramani Mahama, one of the things or the two and they say now that he has come to power, he wants to take a different approach, and that approach to ECG, the electricity company of Ghana, is to privatize it. Obeka said before Akufo-Addo, ex-president Akufo-Addo about power, no, one of the first major moves they did was to privatize ECG. And now in the power development sector, PDS. As our PDS, no. Labor Union because the deal was shaky. It's like we're giving almost 80% or 70%, almost 100% of Ghana's energy sector into a private individual. So Ghana for a deal no collapse here. Then ECG they had their own company backer. It sounds to be government owned. But now John Dramani Mahama say for Ghana, for us to have stable electricity, we can't continue to look inside the box. We need to look outside the box. Into one of the things or having meetings with these stakeholders. We tell me here, one more directly or indirectly, you know, they are involved in Ghana. Oil, near gas, your top if you are manone, your craft in Nigeria near the ye timi you send a bit their power. Your electricity, no, these companies, no, John Dramani Mahama, and your meeting, no, meeting, not sure, must see. We want to make ECG great again, more like MAGA, make America great again. But then for us to do that, no, it's for not John Dramani Mahama air parties. We need to also think out of the box, and we need to put privatization. Yeah, for privatization, let's put privatization on the table. Me tell me, yeah, privatization air parties. I don't know a year government, yeah. But yeah, share quite a bit mama foreign countries and foreign companies. Almost so they can get a share and also they can have a management quota in it. At the end of the day, no, any solely government. Any the ECG, no, on my base, they be a National Communications Authority and an NCA basically. It won't say Ghana and your telecommunication ministry, no, and a telecom industry. It is being managed by NCA and NCA no on one or maka say okay on my license for companies like Glo, Telecel, formerly Vodafone, MTN and Co to operate. So they are all operating under this particular spectrum which is being provided by NCA. NCA can be approving and Starlink should come to Ghana. At the end of the day 5G should come. Those kind of things. Now John Dramani Mahama want to take a similar approach. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wants to take a similar approach. Now, so that similar approach, no, anything for me, no, say, no, we are getting an update about it. Say, even before the end of the year, no, let's say Ghana, so privatization, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, proposing, no, it will come to pass. Now, we have something from a graphic online. Basically, the graphic online is giving us an update and I say giving us an update about how this thing will even come. So quickly, you know, let's just put this on the screens. Therefore, the energy minister gives committee 1 month to develop ECG privatization plan. Until now, the energy minister designates or party say on no any time 1 month moon develop a plan. Shall I say? ECG a bit more privatizing. We can privatize it. Now I know say it will not be fully fully into individual. And almost say you privatize there. We have better security. We have better services. We have quality services. It's very efficient. And also at the end of the day, they make sure they make profit. If you don't know why, that's year on year. No, ECG was recording losses. They were recording losses up to 5 billion or so cedis every year. I'm making profit for the past 7 years. So ECG no ehun here say we say privatized, but we need to do it in such a way say Ghana yen ton ye ho tese ye ton Ghana Airways yen ton ye ho ma bro for at the end of the day no ye tikrom ha, but we don't even control electricity. Let's listen to exactly what this is about. Now, also the Minister of Energy and Green Transition, John Jinapo, has inaugurated a 7-member technical committee to spearhead consultations within the power distribution sector, and devise a comprehensive plan for the privatization of Electricity Company of Ghana within a month. The committee, composed of energy experts and key stakeholders, is charged with crafting strategies to transition ECG to private sector management with the aim of improving operational efficiency and service delivery. So now they are saying, they want a path, okay? And yes, sorry, and I ECG, but key stakeholders, any ECG, more fun brass, okay? ECG na hand ye tosin. When ye here, it's management here. The way share private companies are, hand on it, why not? Private company come be so much. Where the merits, which is the advantage, where the demerits, which is the disadvantage. So at the end of the day, Ghana and Parliament can weigh if it is a good thing or not before we enter the door. Yes, I'm so. Speaking to the media after the committee's inauguration, Mr. Jinaport dispelled concerns that the government intends to sell the state-owned electricity distribution outright. Let me assure the nation that we have not decided to sell ECG. Ours is to ensure that we get the private sector involved, and we also want to emphasize local participation, he stated. So, I'm not for the breakers. So, Ghana for Samati, the PDS by an MP before the PDS by Ghana for both when I'm beton ECG near the day. Ye can be shame. John Dramani Mahama by ND and ND Nansa. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on become tia. His Excellency says he see another or Babeton ECG. And was the entesa. Yeah, you say beton ECG. No mum, yeah, share a choir. At the end of the day, no, you be to me the private sector. No, we can involve the private sector for effective and efficient. And a critical example, GTV. GTV station actually ye pa based on acquire government own no amuntimi to TV3 de biarada. But let me also commend GTV Ghana television. Now it did no so much take a key your friend is saying strategies are nowadays it's like GTV is everywhere, almost GTV studios online, their digital platforms, social media, they are very viral. So that is a key to them. So therefore in regards to the ECG need me no can say Yama John Jinapo happens to be the energy minister designate Yamano your friend is a few months or my ECG for 1 month. So baby and seven no call they need them to develop a comprehensive plan. Nientimi say at the end of the day no ye ton ECG be boa Ghana na near ton krana and I say you involving the private sector. Sorry, one case of better they involve the private sector. You involving the private sector. Part ben was say the mom. So let me explain this because me say be amount for dream kissing hand. So one of the ways I ECG4 person mo say okay, ECG4 have a lot of things. The same company, they are changing prepaid meters. The same companies, they are involved in the collection of fees. The same companies, they are involved in customer complaint. The same company, they are managing. So they are saying, okay, I didn't certain parts. ABM company be contract say company manage our technical issues until monam survey. Prepaid meters another company monambe update a system, another company monambe manage our affairs. So at the end of the day, even though it's for Ghana, even though at the end of the day Ghana, we can have these companies at the end of the day for effective and efficient management. The word is effective and efficient management, and that is exactly what is really going on. Once again, we are live. We are live. So bring in your comment. Don't just watch. Don't just sit down and watch. How of the lives too? You'll be very glad if you bring in your comment because issues in the every if you have your coba could do so your chicken and need to US giddy say you can't say Trump on the agro in the picture but to screen also nipa na ya channel nipa ye be popular pa it answer you be nipa nsem so no we'll be very happy to get some of your comments and feedback on this particular issue. What do you think? Do you think say at the end of the day this particular privatization thing the Ministry of Energy, and the Minister designate for Energy, what is planned? Do you think is really going to help Ghana? Do you think it's a step in the right direction? These are questions definitely we want to know. We want Ghana to succeed. it's here for a munyina madrinche. So we'll be getting some comments, and definitely very soon you'll go over to YouTube to read certain comments and some comments of Adofua and Yashafua more share this particular program. What do you think? And first of all, to one of the things I ever PCB said, what do you think about a year John Dramani Mahama Namamu? He been in office for just a year, almost a year 24th. So a year 7. We 7 from a year 24 month. Whereas the January 7th, it should leave you somewhere around a 17 days. So His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he's been president for almost like getting to 3 weeks. Okay, less than 3 weeks. But then, how would you rate him? Is he doing well so far? No decision now all taken. No anyhow or do you think is really helping? These are things that if we concern this issue, we will be very, 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 very glad. So let us know your comments. My comments about this particular thing. And to be able to YouTube, now, concerning this particular issue. Concern this particular issue and whatever is going on in this particular country. Now, therefore, moving on, no, this particular lady, moving his picture on the screens, no, Oba Sono, Oba Doko, Oba Koko, plantain chips, aha, she. Yakasa Shibishia, Ono, Ogboro, Queen, Mama G, a dear and friend Hajia for real. Now, Hajia for real's case is very, 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 very something. Last 4 or 3 years or so, and Hajia for real, pen humusu, or pen once something called London. You know, she leaves Ghana to London, first class, to trap pictures. But this time around, or shopping. Or Wana, UK police for betchin, no, and now, extradite no echo US michemu ya ye fani fi UK echo US. Now according to the argument I know make compare say madam ya na abaiwe ye friend Hajia for real. She's been involved in shady deals. As shady deals michemu ya a fraud 419 scam. Inti ya nuanom ene ye papa no mu a omenyinyi omo US a omo say we want love. Aha na Hajia for real. Omo abrofo mu chemu ya FBI report, you know, just for you to know no enye say bia men America in 7 no ebia o manka some dem report eba say Hajia for real na it is on in Bema old men no mo date online date na Hajia for real catch am so oh at the end of the day no ono mo chatia be 1 or 2 months na Hajia for real drop it. I'm a princess in Ghana. I'm very popular. Now I can't social media handles. Go on my IG and see. My father is dead. My father is a royal. It's a me papa if he a royal family or you be a dear dear. Aha. We are also from the Ashanti Kingdom. But then my father left a lot of gold. I'm saying exactly what the FBI said. My father left a lot of gold, and for me to retrieve that gold, I need to pay money for legal fees. Making only bunina charted for so many years. According to the FBI and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Hajia Forever was involved in the day-to-day process. Her face was there. She was chatting with them, calls, video, and a whole lot of things. Now, most of these people feel so okay. The victims normally almost say victims no age near over 60 years. It's Hajia Forever. Any chat here now almost a scam. You know, in the middle of the year, maybe after some few months. Now, bro, for you know, if you move your music, I'm normally sick. I'm saying this canon, Emma Hajia for us. Okay, if Hajia for us, cast a ware. So, any papa, we papa fee a royal family. No, here's guy retrieve good, yeah. Any buano. Okay, let's help her. So, we basically a strategy a Hajia for us use. Now, according to our bro, for no, almost any scan Hajia for us. After the offer Hajia for us on San Canon, we want to Hajia for a block hill. Now, if it happens this way, according to our bro from Hajia for moves on to the next victim. Me patro in some making our FBI America for a year courts or more websites. So you need to know say you say be I'm tia na me propaganda. Good. Now a ban sana bro for netina sia no mu Hajia for real. She was involved. Nenim ka ho on our special guys on no mu ye adwuma e na pabam omo chi Hajia for. No mo chi Hajia for no mo extradited no from UK. Because I know shopping no and I'm no call a year on no kwa shopping and no much no no ko US. No no ko US no e tie for no ko courts Emma court system no. At the end of the day, Kasaja for she has two things to do. She has to plead guilty and I say go for a plea deal. Plea deal and say or be accept say we did bonnet. No one naming one more on your more year. I accomplices nibi. Need to me reduce the fine man. Until at the end of the day, no, even though Agyapong was saying say she's innocent, no. Emma said lawyer or changing lawyers be brief fire and lawyer. But then at the end of the day, no, no say no. Baby I didn't do no. It's better for her to accept a plea deal. So Agyapong accept and say or you're guilty. Agyapong accept and say you're guilty. Emma onemi accomplices. Emma at the end of the day court. Emma no 1 year in prison. That's 366 days. After 1 year no so and during that 1 year she has to pay over $2 million in compensation to some of the victims because kana or different confront a dorsal. And I know I said ringworm as I said as around a year and for a year. Into no scale also to you 2 million. Aha and a certain conditions. I just for roll. Me no can say no 1 year and aso because we kaya last year January and your sentence no okay. Into me no can say just for roll the time no aso. Na no na tie for sisia no abeto dwa say Agyapong the sentence now over no she'll be deported back to Ghana. But one of the things you have to notice that a brother Agyapong UK abrofo no chi no mo de ko America no she sell her ono akasa na book in the tickets plane and okoye with authorities what you say into your handcuffs and goodness she was cooperative so now Agyapong airport say see ane there we be in the sentence America for Donald Trump. Definitely, or see on penny on the crew because or a criminal or a felon or something a scammer because Agyapong pleaded guilty. And you know Agyapong the time now so no even though the ban US or no she has to leave the country. And Agyapong edit the lawyers edit condition be akoma the US courts. Now condition be na the lawyers no be akoma the US court. Now let's read verbatim what Ghana's biggest portal Ghana Web or Moka. I see lawyers for incarcerated Ghanaian influencer, okay? Lawyers for incarcerated Ghanaian influencer and socialite Mona Files Montreal have requested her passport from the US government. So now no, we understand and say a bra in 70C and yes in the passports. A bra in 70C and fast on a bro phone say share. Now if he said then yes in the passport. Allow no cry. It is at the end of the day no or no we any sentence now. America for the bet says okay, yeah, has she finished her sentence? At the end of the day, to this particular woman, is she still a threat? Is she still a threat to America for maybe a bit to me the different charges are one and I'm say Agyapong sentence in the Ukrainian namely was serving a sentence no and I'm she was very cooperative. But the be do no was America for a journey and now Agyapong say the America cry China on pet. Even if they dash America to her, she doesn't like it. She wants to come back to Ghana. Obiano or pre-code the holidays for Britain trade pictures here right now. Or say, hey, America, move from America. And even Agyapong understand, say, America no war it won't last because Donald Trump, no, or now 2 days because Donald Trump be deported. So let's go to Ghana. Let's put this on the screen. Also, lawyers for incarcerated Ghanaian influencer and socialite Mona Files Montreal have requested her passport from the US government. In a document addressed to Judge J. Paul Octhen, lawyers for the socialite sought to return of Miss Montreal's passport to initiate her self-deportation proceedings to Ghana. So now she's saying, hey, they will say Trump about Musimu deporting California ade. And yashi, me ankasa meko. I will go. Give me my passport. I'll book my plane ticket and I'll go. Men pesa mo to military aircraft. Now mo di makosi Ghana sometime. Hanko na say enimguase mo dike guminimas wo US hold that. Yento aso. We represent Miss Mona Montreal on the above captioned matter. We write with the consent of the government to respectfully request release of Montreal's passport, which was surrendered to pretrial services at the time of her arrest. Portions as follows. Portions of the letter read: the request is in line with the earlier judgment that requires that the passport should be returned, or the passport be returned to her upon completion of her sentence. The conditions ni say, and the conditions are a year 30 year for Agyapong. before a year arresting and I say a brand new plea deal and say a better passport or 70 sentence new year near Nadia man. So that's exactly what they are saying. Osasu Trial said the request is in line with an earlier judgment that requires the passport to be returned to her upon completion of her sentence as a jail sentence. So Miss Montrage will be escorted by the USMS from the BOP facility to the airport upon the completion of her incarceration and will fly out to Ghana without any domestic stops. Don't buy this time around, Hajia for real, or bus straight to Ghana, or run a booking the plane ticket. Now, much say immediately from the jail. Immediately, Hajia for real, Fiji wa near the Fiji streets near the Neko airport. Yeah, the Neko airport will be booking flights, will book a credit flights on a street from Newark to Washington, from New York to Ghana sometime. No stop. And yes, if you're better chance, no, I could take no, I could be or call back Ghana straight. Miss Montrage self-surrendered on July 29, 2024 and is currently serving a year and a day at FDC Philadelphia. She was hit with 6-count indictment charging her for her role in a series of romance schemes and for laundering the proceeds of those schemes. And I say, Madam Hajia for real, okay? On one occasion, I didn't know cause someone chime. Which I told you say UK now you extraditing no on one the booking the plane tickets and on one cassette authorities me make on buy. So she was cooperative on our back. But the sentence a beginning is somewhere around the 29th July or so. I want the official sentence. So you see a sentence to a year and a half. A year and a day, sorry. A year and a day in prison. Philadelphia prison units no in bar units no. In Dampare say a bra yache no or 70 cents owie pe or bagana or booking it click it now back because the passport is easy. And now in Chemuni say immediately she's done with her sentencing pe also fikru no ti owie pe ye find the passport in mano ono abekwa airport street and now with the mo esco abekwa airport no we book plane ticket now plane ticket or Bagana street on stop you baby owie no and no pass she was the entire charge for role say you hitting with 6-count indictments na me romance fraud schemes aside from that to scanner or through the romance schemes no na no oje no at the end of the day no basically no scan ODA. It was service sentence and at the end of the day no says canos ogusua otua hoka. So therefore this is exactly what is really going on. Now you could see say Hajia for only issue need there. Sad, but then the day no is better than being because we should be so hospital there. The hospital there is a 13 years or so. Enyasem kitani yes own over 30 or 50 million dollars. When you say scanner, which means he has to serve other sentences, and as I say, or you Juma or America, no, the three victims for Nika. So it's here for a same be Hajia for run, who sema abano and nunie. And some of the for a be you need indemnity, definitely a share the equaso. But definitely, you better say bit me a year more update, and I say bit me you bit me reading more comments, Nibia, not definitely need see her say. Definitely more comments in the Braba Behassin and Lodier. So Yabako one other issue, so because there's this particular issue and also very important. I'm getting a signal saying things here because we've done almost 1 hour and some it's for the BCRC. But then the good news is another editing say President John Dramani Mahama Wasaki Minister B. Papi or the assembly. John Dramani Mahama. I think we need to do this story. I was here a story we are saying, sorry. So His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, Wasaki Obi. We need to do this story before ever sorry, so because John Dramani Mahama, and from the look of things, I said this time around, Niabre minister now on also sake the Nidiaba. Yes, say or your gender minister designates. So we are trying to get this particular video, so the whole story. No, we are trying to get her. We are trying to get the issue there. We are trying to get the issues in there. Then we can give you blue by blue. But then even if you don't put it on the screen, spooner, what will happen is that your best updates number on a later time. But before then, yes, I question John Dramani Mahama ne or ye no broke voter bar. We are working on definitely getting you the issue and the update about Minister Yasakin. Once again, a very big welcome to this particular platform, Pinaxtv. So share it if you are watching us currently. We are definitely going to give you more updates on this. So let's start off with this particular news. Now, you say President John Dramani Mahama were appointing a lot of ministers, and he's truly stayed true, and I stay true to his words of appointing 60 ministers. It was very hard, but at the end of the day, he did it. So let's give him that applaud. But then, one of the ministers are now, I was here swearing in, John Dramani Mahama. He hates nonsense. You see, and the meeting maker said the Kennedy Japan spirit and about the moon. Near that story, what Joy News is telling us, some minister, she was part of other ministers, and now was here swear or move in. But this particular minister, no, Oboni Humusio. Late and to John Dramani Mahama once when in. Let's put this on the screen. Now, this is coming from Joy News. So I just want you to know exactly what is really going on and why John Dramani Mahama did this, because people will be saying on social media, no, a man for be break so John Dramani Mahama nyabotre BBC or bar time and John Dramani Mahama kase dey be. Ye mamo time dates say be ye Benjamin. Na first day on the job, swearing in kwana why late. And say the position in Mawa, slaying Kwana Baby Slay, and this 4 years said you almost took a cracky. And John Dramani Mahama said, oh, yes. So let's go straight to Joy News. Joy News say, Gender Minister Designate Agnes Na Momo Lati was not sworn in today due to her late arrival. It's therefore all this woman did was to be late. Oh, the woman the mistake and your ye or ye late. And His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Airport say, Mama appointment as a gender minister designate. Now, that gender minister designate no what convert what pass ye babe so in you together with the second batch of ministers. Branian so in your amount time and date. Why you late? Why Elena president in the only baby president in the only baby ko ebro ba anya sorry in and they say John Dramani Mahama oh Madam Agnes Na Momo Latte why late kakra into the sorry in no bit my on kwan the amana John Mahama are you stupid or what? You want me to do her own on kwan sorry in they be position mama you have to be effective, respectful and obedient. Beginning put a while late in poor. And which means now clearly no, you'll be late for functions, you'll be late for interviews, you'll be late for meetings, you'll be late for everything. And once you are late, your ministry will be ineffective. And you know, President John Dramani Mahama, he rubbished it. Or rubbish it and said, no, men koye another swearing in their uncle fee. I'll decide what to do with her later. And no, and on social media, no, I'm out for a baby air can become a say there's a conversation. Bimokasa, it was too harsh. John Dramani Mahama, you don't know what happened to her. When him say Ghana traffic, and I'm with my ministers, you sue, siren in your maniema. So it could be perhaps one of those particular issues, and the ABR. A man here late, but for you to just jump into a conclusion, oh, a yeah, woman, why you late into no? At the end of the day, no, in the position, you finish any answer, no. People on social media say, John Dramani Mahama, you too harsh, harsh, and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, cause oh no, sir, word harsh in the dictionary remove because that was the same mistake. Oh yeah, Vicky Hamamonia Diade or appointing ministers at the end of the day, share. John Dramani Mahama Empire said, once you are late in the beginning, you know, when you say your first appearance determines your output. In the first day on the job, one casa brana president and so in one late there any now. Currently, you know, Miss Momo Latte, Agnes Momo Latte, you know, on far press release beyond my MHM Dintia while late. And His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so on buy out MBCas okay, the woman ya you know. Because of that, as a gender minister designate on kind. But as it is now, no, sharing you know, it is left on a balance. If His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the additional, I said the other ministers are obesomi in later, and now say obejina sa particular grounds you as a woman because she was ineffective. And now one fat time man you into no. At the end of the day, no. Position no yanjin finish him. Well, at the end of the day, we are all learning. There His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obey. His actions obey take. Now, ye the way a team oral. Me no kase nipa bi ababe kasa. And as nipa tu bi ono so ordinance sem ababe tuja. Nti for nipa ordinance sem ababe tuja no. Ye friend is MPP. NDC designate and NDC one of our gurus. I friend Muhammad Aziz. And our party say, yeah, press release. Parliament, press release. No, press, press, and also press meeting. Now the MPP for press, na minority, na complain, complain. Ora, and effective, ora, illegal. And yes, so why should we be afraid? Why should you be afraid of ora? As if we go to some pay edit to your bar, you better also.
For me, what I'm saying is this: what we are seeing today, the committee is only supposed to do the preparatory work, and that was clearly stated in the letter. I don't know why people are not averting their minds to it.
A politician?
No, you are not. But
have you been contacted?
For me, what I'm saying is this: what we are seeing today, the committee is only supposed to do the preparatory works, and that was clearly stated in the letter. I don't know why people are not averting their minds to it. It was clearly stated. And so when you talk of Yoko as if we are abandoning state institutions and creating a new creature to persecute people, that is not the case. People would have the fine opportunity to face state investigation institutions. They will do so with their lawyers. And when we build a proper case against them, then the Attorney General may proceed to court to prosecute. I don't know why people are so jittery about Operation Recover all loot. If you have not looted, if you have not been part of the looting brigade,
okay, so
why should we be worried?
So we're saying that it's a preparatory.
He's supposed to be a preparatory works.
So now that he is president-elect,
yes,
is he now going to establish the committee where he clothes it with powers to be able to invite suspects?
No, that's why I've stated that what this committee is doing is merely receiving complaints on behalf of the president. And when you read the Whistleblower Act of 2006, I think Section 3 or so, you refer to the president, even members of parliament, as people qualified to receive complaints. In any case, granted President Mahama didn't even put up this 5-member committee, Annie. The Constitution of the Republic of Ghana I am not a lawyer, but at least the Constitution is written in English and not in Swahili. Article 41. When you go to F, where we are talking about the duties of a citizen, F is talking about protecting and preserving public property and expose and combat misuse and waste of public funds and property. And so I am of the view.
41, clause what?
That's 41F.
F, okay.
I am more than convinced that the team that President Mahama put in place is in line with Article 41F of the 1992 Constitution. And I'm saying that if you have not looted, then you should not be afraid of Operation Recover or Loot. In fact, we are not coming for what we have legally acquired. If indeed we have looted, and we are coming to retrieve what we have looted, what's your problem?
So we're coming for the loot.
We're coming for the loot.
Hence, Operation Recover all.
Exactly. And so, look, Annie, our colleagues in the MPP should be thanking President Mahama. They should be praising President Mahama for what he's doing. Because at least he has created an avenue for people to go and launch complaints. In 2016, when they won power, Annie, when the MPP won power in 2016, and you made all allegations against President Mahama and the NDC in your manifesto, especially in relation to a marriage deal, and you promised to prosecute President Mahama and his appointees on a marriage deal, when you won power in 2017, you dispatched people to Dubai to go and do investigations on a marriage deal. That was at the taxpayer's expense. What constitutional provision, on what law? I'm making a point. You did not use a CID. You didn't use
but
the
that was
Yoko.
when he was president, not president-elect.
That's why I say I don't even understand what his issues are.
Because
this is supposed to do a preparatory works. Preparatory works. That is the operational word here. Now, you send people to Dubai at the expense of the taxpayer. There were no state institutions.